Yeah, the today class is just an introduction class. It's very clear. You will be familiar about what this training is going to provide to you. That's the main thing. The time frame, what type of uh, oh, okay, Olga. If it is not audible for all of you guys, let me know. What about now, Olga? What about now?
Good.
Okay. If let me know if it is not audible that much. I will adjust something or change mic. So the today class is just go overview, understand what we're going to learn, what type of knowledge you will get, and how what it looks in the marketing point of view. After you finish the class, what you going to face. Those things you will learn, and the first class, introduction class, we will learn, and then you'll have assignment, the first class assignment that you should provide for next week. So class always starts from 6 and to 9. After 9, anybody who want a help, I can go up to 10. 1 hour extra we have over there. I deliberately set that time. If somebody need a help, special help, then I'll extend it to 10. But the class is always from 9, from 6 to 9. So let's start. Um, it is about QA. The class is about QA, quality assurance, they call it. Quality assurance, QA. This is the main part which you can see here. Quality assurance, software testing, QA, this part, quality assurance. Assuring the quality of the software, assuring the quality of the application. That we call it quality assurance, QA. So to do QA, we have to learn how we assure the application, how we assure the application. So throughout this lesson, this is the procedure that we follow. We may skip some parts, but the complete structure of this website or lesson is just a kind of top-down approach. So these are all the lists. We will start from the fundamental of the software testing, which is the first part, the fundamental of software testing. This is the first part. In this lesson, you will understand how to test a website, strategies, approach, techniques you will learn over here. What type of testing we have, how companies are communicating each other, how you are talking to your friends in the company, what is the procedure, the IT company procedure, approaches. We'll learn on this. These are approaches, the testing fundamental. There are basic principles, and there are different types of testing. It's not just only one type of test. We have different types of testing. We'll learn here. Software has a lot of category. We call it a backend, a front end, a middle structure. So backend test is here. And there are techniques that you should apply for a specific type of test. So we'll learn techniques. And here is the test or what the tester should follow. The life cycle, we call it testing life cycle. When you do software testing, what is your cycle in the company? What is your cycle is here. Then there are questions, of course. For each part, when you click this part, you will get a video. If you click itself, you will get the documentation. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to do anything. If you click itself, you will get documentation. If you click the video inside, you will get a video. So English video is your part. English video is your part. So if I click this one, I will get the documentation. This is the documentation. If I need the video, I have to expand and go click. These are the videos. These are the videos. If I click this one, I will get the documentation. And if you click the video which is inside, you will get the videos. Videos might be categorized like this. They are kind of short videos which we made. So this is the fundamental part. The good thing, whenever you finish this section, there is a question over here for each part. For each category, there is a question and answer. There is a question, also answer, both, because our main target is to train you, not always to ask you only questions. If you can, there is a question you should answer, or else you should listen the video or look the video, the answers for each question. But each part has a question and answer here. I'll show you that. So this is the fundamental. So once we finish, we'll keep doing this, going again here, and then we'll keep doing like this. Okay, this is the some view I'm trying to show you over here. The class will take around 4 months, the class, 4 months, I will say. It will take 4 months. But this 4 months is divided into two, 1.5 month, 1.5 month, and 2.5 months. It's divided like this. The 1.5 month will be focusing on the fundamental, the database testing part. It will focus this part, the 1.5 months, the fundamental and the database testing. This part, 1.5 months, is always Saturday. This class, that means Saturday from 6 p.m. to 9. The other 2.5 months will go to this part. This will be Sunday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. We'll have tomorrow a new class, but that class is not for you. That class is those guys who already have completed the 1.5 months, who already have completed the 1.5 month. They will automatically, these guys who completed will join this class tomorrow. They will join this class tomorrow. Those who already have completed. If you want to join, you are free to join. If you feel, let's say, some guys, I saw that some guys can able to do that, so you may join, but most of guys, that class is not yours. The Sunday class is not yours. We have a meeting, we have chatting, WhatsApp chatting. Actually, we will change into a real chatting system that the companies are using. That is Slack, we call it Slack meeting. It's a kind of WhatsApp, but we call it Slack. Slack, we call it Slack. It's a kind of WhatsApp, but for real like IT companies, they use Slack to connect, chat, video, share something, Slack. So I'm thinking to change it starting from now to Slack meeting instead of using WhatsApp, so that you will learn also how Slack is working. Slack. Don't forget it. Slack. This is the small application you can install on your cell phone, on your computer, and you can chat Slack. I think Slack, SLACK, I think. SLACK. So, so we'll focus on this part. That means this part. This class will focus on this part. This part. What this part is really doing, if you ask me, the database up to here. Sorry, this part. Let me. Yeah, good to that is more of we call it manual testing. Manual testing. Manual testing. Manual testing. The other part, 2.5, we call it automation testing. Automation test. Automation test, we call it. The 2.5. The manual part, this. Once you finish the manual, there's a few opportunity to get a job. Like if you come like 3 years back, there was a kind of 50% getting a job using manual test. Getting a job using manual test. Let me mute you guys. Some voices coming. Okay. Let me try to mute you guys. Let me just, yeah, it was from your, that's fine. Now it's good. So 3 years ago, just by learning only the 1.5, the manual testing part, there was a job like 50% surprising. Now I think is not more than, I believe, from 10 to 5% maximum manual testers. Manual testers, 10 to 5 maximum. The main purpose of this class is very clear. Main purpose of this class is very clear. Make sure the application is working fine. That's clear, 100% clear. There is no doubt. Make sure the application is working fine. Make sure the application is working fine. Take Amazon. Take Amazon. This is Amazon. Make sure searching is working fine. That's the question. Make sure search is working fine. After they change something, look, the good thing is if they change something over here, if they change something on the card, if they change something over here, you know what? They will ask you, can you please check everything is working fine? We have added this feature, but can you please check everything? They ask like that. So make sure search box is working fine. It is very easy and straightforward. I will come to here and I will write computer and then click search. Am I getting computer? That's all. That's all. That's all. Am I getting computer? When I over mouse here, am I getting the right figure? Not only like this, the right figure. Is it really 58? Is it really 58? How do we know that? There is something data. This one is coming from the back. This is coming from the back. This is coming from the back. The whole this information is coming from the back. Back end, we call it. So you will go to the back, you will see over there, and you will just count how many guys like this one. How many guys give 5 star? How many guys give 4 star? You will see, you will count, and you will do the percentage by yourself. By yourself. You will do the percentage by yourself, and you will come to here. If it is matching, then pass. If it is not matching, then fail. That's how we do. There, you have to know about the backside, how we store the data. So you have to collect that data and then you have to do the calculation by yourself, and then you have to validate this picture. Is it the right documentation? Headers. That is what manual testing is. Very easy, straightforward. All the links. What if when I click this one, if it is broken, the link is not working? Imagine if the link is not working. If the link is not working, when I click this one, let me click this one. Good, this one is working. Let me click this one. This one is working. Actually, this why this one is as a link? If it is a link, also should open it. Not working. What else? I think we are fine. This is working, right? Okay. What else? This one is working. Good. So when I click that, it is opening registration. Register here to join Mercury Tours. Look, if I have a register here, why do I have to write here? Does it really, I mean, is it really important having here and here? Same thing. Look at, let me back. Look at the same thing. That is what manual testing. Is this text really important? This text? Is it really important having like this? Nobody will read this one. Useless. Usability. Usability. Usability testing. Those things about username and password. Can I try without username and password? Oh, okay, it's not working. That's fine. Can I try just by simply username? Okay, still is fine. Can I try just by using both username and password? Wrong password? Okay, still is fine. Can I try with correct username and only, let's say correct password and MPT username? Fine, it's not login. Can I try just random like this and correct password, somebody's password? Good. Can I try with correct username, correct password, correct password? It seems is now login, signing. Good job. How many lists we have here? Are these lists are working? If I do it in one way, will it work? If I do it in one way, will it work? What about if round trip? Will it work? Let's see. Here is the price. So price is 270. I pick round trip. If I pick one way, what will happen? One way I pick. Continue. Still it has a return. I'm saying one way. Why do I need about return if I pick one way? All these tests should be done before we put this product into the market. Before we deliver this product to the customer to make it working in the market, in the production area, it should be tested. Who is going to test? You. We will going to test this one. Without we test this, they will not send to the market. I'm telling you, they will never send this one without testing. Nobody. They will never. We call it a production. Production is the place where the application is giving service. Production, we call it. Production is the place where the application is giving service. Testing. From testing, it will go to production. It will go to production. There is some middle, like kind of accepting. The guys who are pushing to the production should accept us also. We'll tell them. Then it will go to production. So if you see this Amazon now is on production. This Amazon, we call this is a production uh, environment. The production environment, we call it the production environment. This one. Before production environment, you have a QA environment. That means Amazon by itself, it will be a copy of Amazon, and we call it a QA environment where QA should do testing and should approve. Once QA, we approve that, then it will go to production. It will go to production. It will go to production. So from this, what do you understand here? Production, there is production environment. I will draw something. So this is the procedure. Here is a development environment. Development. Development environment. From development environment, it will go to testing environment. The whole application, the whole software will go to testing environment. You have your computer, you have all servers, nothing miss, all will be copied into a testing environment. Developing environment, the place where they build the application. After they build the application, they will put it into testing. The testing environment, we call it. Sometimes we call it QA environment, quality assurance environment. Then once you approve it, they need your approval. Once you approve it, automatically they will take it into the acceptance environment. User acceptance environment, they call it. User acceptance environment. User acceptance environment. It's also a kind of testing, but for acceptance purpose. Your testing is detailed test. Each and every, have you seen how I test the password part? Each combination I have tested it. In user acceptance test, they will not do that. They will just simply see what type of features we need to release to the market, and they will check those features. They will not go like wrong password, something. They will see whether is there a feature which we need but is not here. Is there a feature which we miss in here? That's the only thing they will see here. User acceptance. Then once user acceptance check that, it will go to the market production. That we call it production. Production. Once it is in production means it is in the market. This is the flow. This is the flow. For you to understand user acceptance, I will ask a question. For you to understand user acceptance, I will ask some question for you guys over here. I will ask some question. I
Sorry,
will ask
Solomon.
some. Yes, Samsar.
Yeah, does it necessarily mean user acceptance means user friendly? Yes, can I understand like that?
No, no. Let me
Oh,
come to you. Let me come
okay,
to you and let me ask you. I'm
okay,
going
thank
to ask you. It's good to ask you again now.
you.
Look, you want to buy a new car
Hmm.
and you go to the Toyota company.
Okay.
It's a brand new. You are buying just brand new car, right?
Yeah.
New Toyota Corolla, let's say.
Hmm.
Then you pick the car and you
Okay.
pay the money. There is no issue on payment. You pay everything, you pick the car. But when you pick the car, are you sure you just simply grab the key and drive, go to your home?
No, you are going to test.
You will test it.
Yeah.
But why you are testing? Are you sure Toyota company didn't have tested your car?
No, he did it.
They did it. Even you
Yeah.
have 200% confidence on them, right? You have full confidence on them.
Yeah.
that they will test it. Then why you are testing it?
Whether it's comfortable or
That's it. That's it. UAT means that one.
okay.
UAT means that. Not user friendly, but I mean, uh, uh, you might be correct also, I think, isn't it? It's also you are testing the Toyota is for your user friendly, right?
Yeah, just for example, when I'm using the password, creating the password,
Mhm.
if the password requirement is uh, two numbers, three alphabets, five capital letters, or something like that, if the requirement is
Mhm.
strict, it's not that much user friendly.
I got it. What you mean? No, no, no. Don't see that way.
Okay,
Don't see
okay,
that way.
thank
Don't see that way. User UAT. So what we have discussed now, UAT. When you buy a new car,
you. Yeah,
definitely you will test it. You will test whether, I mean, at least you will start the car and then do check here and there, right? That is also here in the software before you take it to the market. I mean, once you check your car, you'll take it to your home, right?
yeah,
The same thing. Once they check it, that's why they call it user acceptance testing. User
okay,
acceptance test.
okay,
From the customer point of view, they will test it
okay,
from the customer point of. I'm sure all of you guys, you will not forget this one. This is
yeah,
the
thank
environment. User acceptance test.
We understand user acceptance testing, but I don't know what user friendly testing is.
And he said, is that user acceptance test mean is user friendly? I'm saying, I have a doubt to say that. I'm saying to him. He's just trying to understand by himself. I don't see any test type of testing which we call it user friendly. There is nothing like that. Do you get me, Mcmill?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so don't forget
You
about that.
you listen to me too?
Yes, I listen to
Yes,
you.
I think by UTA and user friendly, I think user friendly meaning, I think, just to make it simpler, when you touch it, it will give you, it's not that complex, but UTA, from your explanation, I understand that uh, to the software to accept it, that come from the test environment to
Mhm.
accept it, we just check it
Yes,
before we implement it.
we
So these two
before we
things
release it,
are,
right?
yeah,
That's it.
that's a concept, I think.
You're right.
Thank you.
So that is
Thank you.
user friendly testing. What you have said now.
User acceptance test.
Oh,
User
user.
friendly means it is just simple thing. It's not complex. But
Yeah,
this concept is a little bit beyond that, I think.
yeah.
Okay.
So don't just take out that word. I'm
No.
supposed to say take out that word. He's trying to
yeah,
say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
So I think you will you are understanding me, I believe. Uh, so how many environments so far you see the company Amazon has? How many environment each company has? At
Three.
least at least four environment. What about the production, development, testing, user acceptance, and production? Four, at least four. I'm saying at least. At least they have four environment. At least they have four. What are these? Development, where we develop the application. Then once they finish, they will bring it into test environment, UA environment. Once they finish, user acceptance, UAT, UAT, user acceptance test, then production. At least I'm saying, at least. Most, there are two main performance testing environment and security testing environment. Performance and security, very important. performance over here. After testing environment, they will take it into performance and security environments to validate how fast the website is serving the customers performance. How fast? Imagine Black Friday. Black Friday time, there are a lot of websites, they will be hung out. Just they will stop working at all. They will be stuck because a lot of customers trying to buy something over there. Breaking news. Breaking news. If some breaking news, all news sites will be, I mean, everybody will access them. Then what will happen? Then the system will be crashed, slow down, performance, they call it that, performance. So they always will check for that purpose, especially e-commerce, news, they do that. Security, of course, without security, there's nothing. They will take it into this environment and they will try to hack. They will try to hack the website. They will try to hack. They have their own security guys. They will try to hack that website. Security. So these are environments. We will not do security testing on QA environment. We will not do security testing on here. We will not do security testing on here. It has its own environment. You cannot do security testing on the production. It has its own. So development, QA, we are here. From QA, performance, and security environment, and also UAT. From UAT, production. This is the flow. This much environment, same copy, same copy. If you go to Amazon company, you will get this all. So when you work in the company, we say, hey, did you take the change to QA environment? Did you take the changes to production environment? Did you take the changes into performance testing environment? Did you take the changes for security testing environment? That's how we talk. No, still it is in QA. No, still the new change is still in the development. That's how we talking when you join the company. When you join the company, they talk like this. Have you pushed? Even they call it push. Push, they call it push. Surprising. They call it push. Push. Did you push? The developer, you'll ask, did you push to QA? Have you pushed to production? Have you pushed to the security environment? User acceptance environment. That's what we call it. It has its own terminology for your surprise. When you take it from UAT to production, we call it release. Release. We released that. Release, we call it. Release. We call it release. When you put it into the production, we call it release. So this is a kind of the company, IT company structure, the website, how we are pushing. I'm showing you. When we back to here, we'll learn about the manual testing. I was showing to you how to test the login page, how to test the links I showed to you by checking here. Those things we'll learn. So what you learn here in the fundamental, that means the company structure, testing fundamentals. What are the principles that you should follow? The techniques, techniques. Technique, it is completely different. Look, the technique that you follow to test the login page is completely different from the technique to test, let's say, is there a kind of body mass ratio? Body mass, we call it, right? Online body mass calculator. Do they have? Isn't that like this? Calculator. Let's see it. They have online. Look at. If you test this one, you need to have data. Imagine it's not easy. By the way, testing this one. Look, I will put my head here. Let's say I will put my weight here, and it's going to calculate my body mass ratio, and it will say me underweight, normal, overweight, or obesity. So compute 20, which is inside here. So it should say me here overweight. It should say me here overweight. How how are you going to test this one? Technique. You need a technique. You need to calculate. Do the calculation. The calculation is like one is weight something under x square something like this. 8 square something. So based on that calculation, you will calculate and make sure you are getting the right figure. One. And if the system automatically telling me overweight, underweight something, then you should validate it for each part. For each part. Is there any which will tell me automatic, like underweight, overweight? This one, the site is not telling me. Yes, this guy will tell me definitely. Age, male, you see, it's saying me normal. It's saying me normal. Is it normal? Are you sure? Then I will pick another. I will pick another. I will increase the weight like 90. It's saying overweight. Are you sure? You should calculate. You should calculate this one and get. So there are techniques you have to do. The borders exactly between normal and overweight. The border exactly near to that. So those are techniques. You'll learn techniques here. Techniques. And then the procedure. If something is not working, you have to report. You have to report. So there are procedures how to report. And there are tools to do all this stuff. We call it Jira tools. We call it Jira. Uh, Actually, when I click Jira, this is the link. When you open this one, actually, I would like to open on a new tab. This is the link. This you will have account, not now, and you will learn how we communicate in the company. Jira is very big and popular communication media. We call it a project management. Project management. You have projects and we'll create tickets. When we get issue, we'll create ticket. The registration with correct data is not successful. This one is not working. So we will communicate, we will chat. We will chat each other. Programmers, you, all guys chat each other. We will chat each other. So this is not a free product. It is we are paying. We are paying for this. So it's good for you. You will get it. You will use this one. You will understand how companies are communicating. This is a very popular one. Jira is a project management tool, they call it. It's very popular these days. 4 years back was like we are hearing, hey, Jira is here, Jira. There was another. Within like 2 years, just overwhelmed the world. I'm telling you, everybody using Jira. That's why we decided to pay for that. We decided to teach you a Jira management tool. When you go for interview, you will say, we have been using Jira. Okay. The chatting, which chatting we were using, you remember? Anybody? I said to you from beginning. Which chat was?
Slack.
Slack. Good job. Slack. Is that Slack CK or K? I forgot it. Slack. We can Google and see it. Slack. Slack. Yeah, Slack. Yeah. We will install, I think, this guy. We can, it has application, we can install and we can start using that. Till now, we are using WhatsApp. Good. Slack. Just chatting. Management tool, Jira. Management tool, Jira. That's how we are learning. Management tool, Jira. Project management. If you really want to control your project, your employees, how communication, something like Facebook. Don't take it anything like, it's exactly like Facebook. Imagine if we use Facebook for our project management, kind of like that. It's not complex like Facebook, almost same to Facebook. So you will chat, you will post, you will discuss, you will put some likes, dislikes, stuffs. So that we call it. So two tools I told to you, Jira for management, Slack for communication, for chatting stuff, group chatting. Okay. So fundamental techniques, as we discuss, there are different types of testing. We will learn those testing in the fundamental. Once you finish this, types of testing are here. I put in the picture for user acceptance, if you remember. User acceptance test, if you remember, it is here. You are here. You are here most of the time. You are here. If you remember, security testing is in this category, security testing. After you test, after you test. So if you see this picture, this is the documentation. It shows you the flow. This is the documentation. We review the document, how the website looks like before we test, before we develop. We just look the documentation, detail, understand the document. And then we will come to testing. You are here. And also you will review the document, of course. You are here. You are here. Black box testing, sometimes they call it, because we don't care about what is inside. What is inside the program, we don't care. What is inside the program, we don't care. We care about the functionality. We care about the functionality. That's why they call black box testing. If you come here, there's a code. Right click. If you see, I will show you where the code is. You don't need to worry about this. Just giving some general inspect. Look at the code is here. This is the code. If I increase this one, the size, look at. If I make it 200, look the size. This is the one. The size, I'm making it 200. It was 20, I'm making it 200. 200. Look, it's not going 200. Okay. I'm making it 40. Look at, you see the size? This is how we draw, by the way. Programmers, this is how we draw, programmers. This is how they change. This is how they change. You see the size? Become big. Imagine if the programmer left it like this. Who is going to catch this one? You, tester. The programmer by mistake. You don't know programmer. He's writing, look, this code is done by programmer. This all code. It is very simple, not difficult. Very simple, straightforward. By chance, he may make it like this, 5 point only, small, very small, the size. Then you will catch it. Hey, you have problem. I don't care what is inside the code. This is white box. If you see the code, means is white box. White box, glass box, clear box. They have different naming. It's surprising, but all are almost same, and you can remember. White, white box, clear box, clear box, white box. They call it glass box, glass box. It's surprising. I'm telling you, it's surprising. Who is doing black box? Who is checking black box? You are not. The developer itself can check the black box, the white box, I mean, the developer. Unit by unit, unit by unit, unit by unit, I will not test. Developer may test that if he need, because that's his code. If you do not need to face any like bug, we call it bug or defect. We call it defect. Whenever you find such issue, we call it a bug. Bug. It's easy word, right? Bug. Bug, which is in the house, whatever you find it, the bug, we call it. This is a bug, by the way. It should be this much size. I don't care where it is. The programmer should check one by one if you want. This is, we call it white box. I'm a black box tester. I don't need to see this one. I see what is in the outside. I see what the functionality is. Black box test. Surprising. Black box test. I don't care about what is happening in the back. I don't care about that. Black box test. White box test. Who is doing white box test? Developer. If he want. These days they are forcing them to do white box test. They are forcing. Reason is we are getting a lot of bugs. We are getting a lot of bugs, so they got forced these days to do it. A white box test. To check after they write the code, to cross check again. They told them. These days, now the amount of bugs you're getting will be less. For you is good. But every day you will get a lot of bugs. You will feel suffer like, hey man, how come I am just throwing these all bugs to back again and rejecting their development? I reject. I go and reject. I will not accept this. I say like this. I reject. So this we call it a black box test. You don't need to see the code. The white box test you should see. Once this pass security, we call them non-functional. Like, is it secure? How fast it is? Is it usable? So these are like testing categories. We have different types of testing categories. Document test by itself. The programmer do testing. We are here, QA, and might be here. Also, if we are requested, we'll test this. So most of the time, except this, we may work on these parts, except the white box one. Depends. UAT tester. You may get a job UAT tester. Means the company, Amazon, is hiring you to test as a user, not as a functional tester. You see what they hire you? UAT tester. Performance tester. The company is hiring you not about the functionality, about the speed of the application. Security tester. The company is hiring you about not the functionality, but is it secure? Is login secure? Is buying a product secure? Imagine Amazon long time ago, you know how they do? They do like this. They do like this. They buy a product like this. Security. I'm talking about security. I'm talking about security. They add this into cart. Look, I'm talking about security. They add this one into cart. Here is one. And they order this. And they will put it on proceed to pay. Until that, they will take it. Just at that time, what you do, you will put, at that time, what you do, you will put only the amount of your credit card, right? To pay, isn't it? That's all. They will not pay, but they will put it until that. Proceed to checkout. And then they just simply proceed to checkout. And then they just simply leave it over there. They will not pay. They will not pay. And they will open another Amazon. They're very smart that time. I'm telling you, it is a true hack. And then again, they will buy computer if they want. Now, look, here, they are buying a small product. Here, they are buying a lot of other products. Now, here they will order a lot, add to cart. Simply add to cart. You don't need to do anything. I'm telling you that time. Add to cart. Back again. Add to cart. How they do? You'll be very surprised. Now it's not. That time was like this, add to cart. So how many you have here? A lot. You don't need to click proceed to pay here. Now go back to your previous one and pay. You know what will happen? The whole which is in the cart. How many you have in here? A lot. The whole which is in the cart will be pushed into the employee to process, pack, and send to your address. Did you see that? What I'm talking?
Isn't it how they do it still?
Yes. Did you see what I did? I order one here. Do you see? Do you get me? I order one here, just one product, and I'm ready to pay. Do you get me? Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
I'm ready to pay here. Before I pay, I'm ready to pay. So it is like $20 something, right? I'm going to pay for one product. Now, before I pay, that time, go to here, keep add stuffs into the cart. Keep add stuffs into the cart. All this stuff put into the cart. So you may have like 2,000, 3,000 in the cart. Do you get me what I mean? I will not click proceed to pay. I will not click. I will stay here. I will stay here. So I have two proceed to pay, right? Here and there. You see that? How many I have here? Only one product. How many I have here? A lot of product. Then I will pay only one product. Automatically, whatever you have in the cart will be transferred into the customer to pack it. Do you get me the trick? Who got this trick? I would like to hear. Who got this trick? Who get confused?
That's a forgery, right, Sally?
Uh-huh.
That's a forgery, just to make to
Yeah.
get more stuff from that site.
Yeah.
But you already order here one stuff, and you order another stuff here, more stuff.
Yes. And
By clicking the small,
then
by
again.
clicking this one,
Yes.
you'll get all the stuff that you order over here.
Yes. I will not.
That is it's a kind of forgery, right?
Why?
Forgery. If you technically going to security, forgery is different. Cross-site
What I
forgery.
mean, if the
But
guy
you are right.
knowingly do,
They will
It's kind of stealing, I think. Kind of similar to shoplifting, I think.
Yeah.
Just
Of course.
because, yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of electronic shoplifting, as I see it from here.
That's what it's forgery. You're right. Of course. This is what I'm telling security hackers how they were doing. They have been doing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This is the one, a real one. I'm telling you.
I don't understand it.
You don't get it?
I don't understand it because, okay, the guy picked one item, he can
Yes.
see the price, okay, without going to for the proceeding process, he just keep adding other products, right? And
Yes.
then when he pay for the first one, that means the buyer knows that he adds some, right?
Yes.
So when he proceed to check out, uh, there would be a charge, of course. So I don't see the point where it's forgery or where the security problem is.
Here is the security problem. What I'm saying here is how many product I have here? Four, right? In this. How many I made here? One, which is $20. The four one, which is 2,000 total.
Uh-huh,
I will make both ready to check out. And
uh-huh,
I will go to the $20 one and I will pay that.
uh-huh.
Because of their software problem, it will
Oh,
automatically take the whole into
Yeah.
the processing for
oh,
shipping.
okay. Without charging you the 2000.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That's how they
Ah,
were
okay, I
cheating them.
got it. I get
That's
it
how
now.
they cheating them. That's how they were cheating.
Oh, I get it now. Okay.
Take another scenario. Return casco. Casco. Just return it. You can return online. Also take that receipt and return in physically. Still you'll get it. Do you get what I mean?
Mm,
Still you'll get it. Go online return and also go physically and return. I
yeah.
remember 2 or 3 years back, it was Walmart. The guy who was taking the receipt and then returning everywhere. All Walmarts. Security, security. I'm telling, that is security testing. That banks, believe me, a lot before they become like this much secure. It was a lot. They are not telling us. I'm telling you, they are not telling us. But every time, every day, they get hacked. Somebody take money, but they don't tell us. That's true. Security testing. So black box testing is yours. Security testing by itself is different after functional. Your main target more of is functional testing. So when you finish this, you will learn how to do the functional testing. Once you finish this functional testing, definitely, if you want, there is a certificate, which is an international software test quality board. This is international certificate. Once you finish this, I will give, by the way, those who have completed this class, I will give 1 or 2 days for this Wednesday. Wednesday, I will give this lesson on Wednesday. So if you are willing to take this certificate, they charge $240. It's everywhere, I think, in US, Europe. Those who live in Europe, you can get it. Amsalu, Norway, you can go take the certificate. It's easy, not difficult.
Is it useful for us?
For anybody who, it's not a mandatory. It's not mandatory, but this is an international certificate. If you want to take and get certified, I will teach you. These are the videos which I have created for each chapter. Once you finish the manual testing, after 3.5 that 1.5 months,
Mm.
after you finish that, I will give you this. Look, for you it is free. For, I remember 3 years back, a California company, they asked me to train the whole QA team. I charged them 1,000, 1,000 for 4 days. 4 days training. For each, I charged them 1,000. That's how they charge for training. Luckily, I made this video After that, I made this video for you. Go online, you will never get any video which will, they have documentation. The documentation, I copied it. I didn't do anything. Copy and then highlight which one is frequently coming to exam. I highlight those stuffs. The video you will never get everywhere. So for use free, go for free, get certified if you want. If you do not want, still that will not be a barrier to get the job. I'm telling. But if you have this certification, also that's a plus. Whenever you go to interview, you can say that I'm a QB certified. It is easy. Around so far, I think 10, 11 students, they took this certificate from my students. Nobody has failed. I can guarantee you, if you are sure to go, I will help you. There are a lot of questions here. When I say questions, I created them. The questions are from the exam, the previous exam I took. A good thing you have a video for this question. So you'll understand why this is not, why this is, why this is not, why this is. There's video. I'm telling you, there is no video so far online, but we have this. They charge $240, I think, which is not my business totally. Nobody also give you this. Go to any QA training center, nobody give. By chance, I give training. That's why I made it also. By chance, I give training. That's why I made these videos. Everything is ready. Easy, except the money that you're going to be charged to pass the exam goes through here. You will pass it, except the money. Good. So this part, 1.5 months will finish, and then we will go to automation part. 1.5 months. Let me mute my way. Yes, I mute as and we'll go to. I think you understood what the manual testing looks like. Now, once let's go and search the jobs manual testing. Let's go. Indeed is one of the websites. One of the websites. So let me search somewhere in my area, Virginia. Manual testing. I'm going for only manual testing, not the automation one. So average is 46,000. 46,000. Kind of 40, 35. This is the salary of estimate for manual testing. For you is a kind of 45. I know that the first beginners. I think Azeb got a job. That's a good salary she got. I think months ago. That's it surprised me. There's a lot. Good. So manual testing. Let's see. QA specialist manual testing. How many jobs, by the way? Have you seen number of jobs? This much. 1,006 something. 130. 9, 10. So thousands, there are manual testing. Quality assurance, 3 years. Run manual testing, support automated testing. Tariq. Support automated testing.
Yes, sir.
Quality assurance. You see, read, run manual testing and support
Yeah.
automated testing, which is the 2.5 months automated testing. So manual testing is just, it's also I know automation. That's why I want everybody to learn automation. Quality assurance specialty manual testing. Tester primary responsibility is to test the software. Pre and let me read the detail. Let's read. Tester primary responsibility is to test. Responsibility to test the software. Pre and post. Deploy. You remember deploy? Do you remember? Who remembers this? I said to you. Deploy. Deploy. You remember anybody? Developer. Development environment. Testing environment. What is the next one? Next one.
Deployment.
No.
UAT.
User acceptance.
Okay.
User acceptance. UAT. User acceptance. What is next?
Production.
Production. Good job. Wow. I like it. Production. You are following to me. So what we call it, I said to you, push. You remember? Push. You remember? What I said to you over here?
The performances.
Release.
Mm.
Or deploy. Deploy. Release or deploy. Throughout this, until UAT, we call it push. After that, if you are sending to production, we call it deploy or release. So if you see this guy, pre and post deploy. What this guy is saying, after we deploy to the market, still we need somebody to test it. Okay, fine. To ensure the product meets the requirement. The product meets the requirement. Look what it is saying. The product meets the requirement. If the requirement says, I need a page which has a blue color, then the page must be blue. Make sense? Requirement. That's what requirement means. The document. The business requirement. They already have the document. So we need to ensure the product meets the requirement and is free of defect. This is a fallacy. This is a fallacy. If I were there, I will say there is no application free of defect. There is no way. You will not get a free from defect application at all in the world. There is something, I'm telling you. So we are not using this word, but they used free of defect. No, it doesn't make sense, but I can say there is no way to make free, but minimize defects. Minimize defects. The position involves close interaction with Artera development and functional team members, as well as Artera client. Look at, if you clearly see this, look what it is saying. Artera development. Artera development. This is, they have a developer team here. Means somebody is developing, some company is developing Artera. And there is a client. Somebody is using, Artera is here. Users, developers here. You are here. QA. They are saying you are here. So they outsource the development. That's why. So they want you to take that and then test and then put in the production and then validate pre and post. Responsibility. The QA tester primary job responsibilities will include work with product, application designer, application developers. You want to work with developers. They want you to talk to developers at all stages. You remember? At all stages. What are the stages? Development, QA, UAT, production, isn't it? At all stages. Look, each word I'm trying to tell you, What that means? What does at all stages means? The one which we discussed. Work with application development and production team to understand requirements. Where are you going to understand the requirement? What they say? Talk to the team. So we need somebody who is able to talk to the developer, the customer, the production owner to get information what type of requirement is needed for that. So they will give it to you document, and then based on the document, you will test the final product. That's what they say. Business process, those guys who build the business. Application flow, document test plan. Document test plan. Test, you have to write a testing document. They are saying. You have to write a test cases, login test case, registration test case, contact test case. And then you have to show the result, pass, fail, pass, fail. I'm telling you, after 2 months, definitely, if you apply for this job, it's in McLean, surprising. It's in McLean. Believe me. Manual testing after manual testing, if you try to apply this guy, that's all. What I will tell those who are joining the automation, I will tell them to apply for this. I mean, whether they call you or not is something different. That's a chance, but that's what you can do it. Then what they say, uh, product and prioritize bug report. Bug, you remember bug? I said to you, bug, bug. I would like to ask other guys. Let me ask Mukmil, what is bug?
Bug means when we write testing, something happen wrong or we miss something. That's, I think, bug, if I am
Yes.
correct for it.
Yes. So what they are saying now, if you go to prioritize a bug, what does that mean? Can you tell me? Guess something. Prioritize bug. Prioritize bug. We need, they are saying, we need somebody who
That
prioritize.
keeping first, I think.
Yes.
We have to do bug first.
Yes. You should tell us which one should do fix first. Which one can stay for some time. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Which one should be fixed first? Let's go to which one should be fixed first, which one should not be. Let's go to Google. Let's go Google. I'm going to ask you a scenario. I'm going to ask you a scenario for all of you guys, and I want you to prioritize. And I want you to prioritize. When I search, you are testing search Google, the search part you are testing. When you search, when I search, let me search pen, let me say, or list, what shall I search? Corona. When I search like this, take this scenario. When I search like this, I'm not getting, as a tester, I'm telling, think that you are a Google company tester. When you search like this, you are not getting the right one on the top. You are not getting the right one, which you like, you wanted. You are expecting like those you have in the database. You know what you put in the database. When you search, that search is not coming. All of you guys just
Thank
listen
you.
that. That search is not coming. That search is not coming. That search is not coming. When you say corona, the one which you put in the database is not coming here. That is an issue, let's say. Another, that's a bug. You cannot report that. That's a bug. Another bug, let me tell you, another bug. When you open Google, when you open Google, it says google.com. If it say like this, 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 you have two bugs now. Somebody were like modifying Google logo and then it came like this, Google. It came like this, Google. So from priority point, which one you want to give attention and tell developers to fix as soon as possible?
Okay.
Good job. The Google one. The Google one, you have to push them. Hey man, this is everybody is watching it. But it is very simple one. That one is very complex. The one searching one is very complex. We need it, but I will urge you to fix this issue as soon as possible. That is what the requirement is saying. That is what the requirement is saying. If you see the requirement is saying we need somebody to prioritize bugs. Prioritize bugs. Not like simply telling us we have a bug here. No, prioritize and tell us. I can see from this that these guys, they have a lot of bugs. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, these guys, they have a lot of bugs. I can see that. If that was not, believe me, nobody give attention for this. Definitely these guys, they have a lot of bugs. I'm telling. Reproduce bug report from the field and write clear steps to reproduce. Clear steps to reproduce. You have to write not only just simply creating a bug, they are saying. Not only simply creating a bug. Jira, the tool. Most of the time they have Jira. They have Jira most of the time. Not only creating a bug, they are saying. Look at, listen to me. Not only creating a bug. What they say?
Right.
Yes. Write clear steps to reproduce. Reproduce whatever the bug you get. Whenever a programmer going to fix that, he should reproduce and he should check it. You know, that bug might not be a clear bug, true bug. That bug might be your issue. That's why they say. So there is a place you can click here. It's very easy. Creating a bug is very easy. The management tool. You will choose this one. You will say bug. I'm going to release a bug. I will write Google logo size. Google. That's it. And a description. Just open google.com. Watch the logo. You will see. Google like this. Like this. I will show you the link. I will show you the link. Where is Google? I will show you the link. Take a picture of this. We have a lot of tools. Snip. Take a picture. Take a picture. This is in your computer. Take the whole to show that this is a Google. The whole picture I'm taking. Take the whole picture I'm taking. And I'll draw something for them. Here is the issue. Issue is here. I'll save it. If I copy, will it go? Copy here. I'll copy it and I'll go to the Jira. Don't forget Jira. I'm not asking you to operate Jira now. I think here is the image and create. If you know who is going to fix, tell him high priority, prioritize highest, highest. You see what these guys are looking from you? Prioritize highest. That's what they say. That's what they say. We need somebody to prioritize. Where is that? Prioritize here. Prioritize the bug. Now I prioritize it. It's highest, I say. Linked issue. Is it related to some other link? You have any other issue before and is linked like that, which you know, if something, yes, this is linked to this one. So they will have idea. To whom you want to assign? To whom you want to assign? Hey, this one, this guy will fix that. To this developer and create. And here is the ticket. When you create it, it will have a ticket. E2079 is the ticket number. And the image should come here. Everything should come here. Priority wise is higher. Where is that higher priority? There should be somewhere here. Here is high priority. You say, where is the image? Here is the image. The image is also loading like this. That's it. And then they will keep chatting here. Don't forget. It's like Facebook, I'm saying. They will keep chatting. And they will write like this. At, you see, at. You see, when you say at, list of all employees will come. At Solomon. Is there Solomon there? No. At Havasha School. Now, when I say at Havasha School, means the guy who has this email will be notified. Specifically will be notified. Others can come and see it here. I am not able to. I am trying it now, but not able to, what they call it, regenerated it. I got Google Google logo as usual. Can you please try again? Save it. He will get automatically, but this chat will be here. This Jira software is for this purpose, management purpose. I create a ticket. I assign to the guy. You remember? I assign to the guy 95. This guy will get email automatically. He will get it. He will also, if he come in on the top, there will be a search like this. He will come and say, assign to me my open issues. He will click my open issues. When he click, he will see it over there. And because you put it as a priority high, he will see it on the top. You see, priority wise will be listed out. When he open like this, the G5 guy, he say, open my issues, automatically your ticket will come here because the priority is very high. It will come on the top. He will read, he will start fixing. If he fixes that, he will say, I fixed it. How he's going to say I fixed it? Not by talking like this, done. He will say, if that was a ticket, he will say, done. And you will get information. Then what is left? What is left? Because he did it, which environment he fixed it? Can you tell me which environment was that? Which environment he has been fixing the code? Development, right? Isn't it? He is a developer, right?
Yes.
Then you tell him or somebody, you will ask somebody to bring the code to QA. For what? For testing, right? Because he said done. He said done. If he said done, you will take the initiative. Make sure bring the code to here. You might not be, but you have to tell somebody to bring the code here. for testing purpose. Once they say yes, it is now in QA, then what you do, you will open the website and check again. If it is working, that's all done, closed. I think from this point, that's why this guy saying like this. What they say, prioritize. I'm sure prioritize bug, you understood me. And the power of priority, it will be pop up. When you assign the ticket for that guy, it will be pop up on the top. Okay, reproduce. To reproduce, you have to clearly, they say, write clear steps what you do to reproduce the bug. Because why? Developer should follow the same step to recheck, right? That's why you have to just do this step. Run manual testing. Run manual testing means that's it. Just do the same. Support automation testing. 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 What does that mean now? Automation part. This part. Automation testing, it says, which we call it 2.5 months. They are saying support. They are saying support. Support means very easy. Running the script, getting the report, and then showing something. Look why it is failing. Not, they are not asking you to write the code. They are not asking for support. They are not asking to write the code. They are asking to support. Run the script, get the report. If something fail, if the program showing something failing, open that, see why it is failing, and tell them. Support means that. So this guy is saying support, support. Work with developers to perform root cause analysis. You see what they say? Once you get the bug, it's not like simply throw the bug and do your own part only. You should also discuss with the developer to find it where it is, showing the steps, how you testing, how your database looks like. Try to track it together, find it. Okay, requirement, 2 years of experience, definitely we will lie, right? 2 years of experience in quality assurance testing. Understanding of the software engineer and web development. That's what I say. I will next class will be teaching you how this Amazon is working from front end to back end. The whole architecture you will understand. How the communication is going from back to front, front to back, back to front, front to back. That you will understand because if you understanding the environment, once you understand it, getting a bug and how to test will be easy. That's why it's saying understand of software engineering and web development. That means PHP is here, HTML is here, backend database is here. Those things that means at least 2 years of specialized experience and a bachelor degree in computer science information system engineering. It is a kind of blocker now. It's a kind of blocker for me. Some guys, they say it's not a lot. What are rare cases now? Bachelor degree, there are kind of rare. ISTQB certified, you remember? ISTQB certified, this guy. There are few guys, they say that. Either ISTQB, I'll tell you few cases. Some guys, they say ISTQB, International Software Testing Quality Board certified. Who has ISTQB certified? They want sometimes. Who has BA in computer science something? Some guys, they say. Who green card? These days they are saying green card. these days. Green card. Who has green card? Before not like that, but these days sometimes they say green card. Who is citizen? Especially government companies. We will do clearance testing. Clearance checkup means they will do background check and clearing stuffs only. There are few applications they require this. Few. BA is almost, I mean, bachelor degree, all this is almost, I don't think more than 1%. Nobody is asking. By chance, few guys ask, but most of the time, nobody is asking that. Nobody. By chance, we get this one, but almost all not asking this. ISQB, maybe there are like few companies which needs a standard stuff. Maybe still 1 and 2% they are asking those guys. But for your surprise, when you apply, instead of saying I have BA in computer science, if you say I have ISQB certified, believe me, the chance the chance to pick you will be just boost up more than 20%. Instead of saying I have bachelor's degree in computer science, if you say I have I'm ISQB certified, definitely the interviewer will be boost up you more than 20%. Oh, this guy is ISQB certified, man. We need it. That's what they can say. Imagine if you apply, unless this is like a company standard, I'm telling, unless if this is not a company standard, if you are ISQB certified, I'm telling, and apply for this job, definitely they will pick this guy. Definitely. ISQB certified. So there are some rares. What do you understand now from this? We have manual testing job in 2.5 months, and after some time, you will have these stuffs. After that, we will go to automation testing. Automation testing. The automation testing is, I think, automation testing is, why not you write a program? Let's see one automation testing, the video. I will not do, so that you will clearly understand what is automation testing. What is automation testing? Let's go and check cucumber, one cucumber. Let's see one video. Just one video. Let's see this one. I'm just simply run and see what. This is just a lesson, so it will show all how, but I'll pick where. This is a big video, which has, so we'll see. Look, manual testing, you will fill the form, click submit, do something like that. But this automation, you will write the code. You will write the code like this. You'll write the code like this. Let's see the code you'll write. I'm just writing the code. I think here is start automating. Look at, read it. No, this is not the code. This is the code is here. Look, the code is here. This part is the code. This part is the code. This is the high level. The one which you see on this side is a high level. Each line has linked to the code. What I said, each line has linked to the code. Each line has linked to the code. Each line linked. If you are supporting, for example, this automation, that means you are not checking this. You are checking only this. Reason why I'm saying this one is you can understand now. Let's see it. Given, read this line. What's saying? Given you are in registration page http new tours remote.com mercury register php. Given you are in this site, they are saying, and add correct data to registration form. All correct data, that means first name, last name, contact, email, all this correct data, they say. This is the correct data. When I insert username, password, and password, confirm password, where is the value? The value is here listed, password and confirm password. And when I click sign, then it should log in successful. That's what it's saying. Each line will be linked to the look at. If you now read it, can you read it or no? Forget about the code. Can you read this one or no? All of you guys read it. Read
Which
from
one?
top.
Insert password?
The whole this paragraph. I will give it to you sometime. Read it from this, the whole.
Oh,
This is, I'll show you before you start reading. I'll show you the website. This is the registration, this one. The main purpose of that test is, testing password and confirm password is working or not. The main purpose of that test is the automation, which you're going to read, is testing password and confirm password is working or not. Not first name, not last name, not phone, not email, not address, not city, not state, not postal code, not username. Confirm password and confirm password is working as expected or not. What is the test? The test is focusing only this part. To test this part, you have to fill this one correct data. You have to fill this one correct data. Look at, you will be very surprised by just watching this one. Look, fill this one correct data. All correct data. Email, correct data. Not like this, not like space like this. No, correct data. There should not be an issue filling this form. There should not be a bug by this one. First, username, correct data. Your task is now password and confirm password. Your task. The requirement, look at, you will see how automation is working. The requirement for password and confirm password is, I'll take you to Habasha School. I'm going to open the requirement for this website. We call it travel portal website, travel portal. In the projects, just simply watch. In the projects, there is travel portal. When you click travel portal, you will get a lot of documents. If you remember here, this guy, he said, who here, understand the requirement, work with application development, the production team to understand the requirement, business process, and application flow. Document tests, it says. After you understand, you have to document the test. So I'm taking you to understand the requirement of registration page. Just for the sake of this, I'm taking you how to understand. There should be a document. Ask a business guy, ask the product owner, ask developer, ask your friend, get some information. If they say you the document is here, go to there. Read the document. Read the document. So the document is travel portal, and you will get it in my case, you will get it uh, FRS travel portal document. Let's see the registration requirement only. I'm not showing anything, just only the registration requirement. From that also, only password and confirm password. Only password and confirm password. I'm going to show you only password. Let me, please mute. Yeah, if you are moving somewhere. Good. That's it. Was my question. Okay. Now I'm going to password part. I'm taking you page by page. So I'm just simply going to page down. This is the login homepage. Is that registration this one? No, this is the login. Is that this registration? No, this is a footer. This is something else. This is the registration. The log pass and the retype pass, the confirm pass. Let's see the requirement for that. Where is the requirement? Here is the requirement. About password requirement. Let's read. Look how many test cases we should write for this case. What this guy say? Don't forget. This guy say, work with application development, the product team to understand the requirement, business process, and application flow and document test plans. Write test cases. Now we're trying to understand. So let's see only the password in this password requirement. Should not be blank. So as a tester, what you do, make it blank, click submit, make sure it is not allowing you to register. A space not allowed. What you will test? When you give password, add space and make sure it is not allowing you to register. Must be greater than 6 characters with at least one upper letter, one special character, one numeric. Each combination should be tested. How? By less than 6 characters, it must not work. Without one upper letter, it must not work. Without one special, it must not work. Without one number, it must not work. When you test one number, make sure you are fulfilling other part. It should be greater than 6 character, should have one upper, should have one special, but no number. That's how you test. Password and confirm password should be the same. Imagine, without making same, try to submit. It should not work. Password and confirm password should be hidden. These are the requirements. Believe me, only password and confirm password. You will have 20 test cases. 20, more than 20 test cases. Writing test case. You see? Test cases. What is that? Making the password blank, making the password less than 6 character, making the password without one special character. A lot. Test cases, we call that. Test cases. So based on that, the test will happen. The whole data is correct. Now I'm testing only one. Less than 6 character. Is it hidden, by the way? Yes, it's hidden. It's if the programmer forgets something, believe me, it will not be hidden. If the programmer forgets something, it will not be hidden. Password input field is password, it says. Name is password input. Look, what makes this one hidden? What makes this one hidden? input, max length, name, password, type. Is there anything which makes that hidden? Type is password, yes. Input. If I change input, type is password. If this programmer say input, you see that? You see it? Do you see? All of you guys? That's what the requirements say, make sure it is hidden. Because if the programmer forgot, because most of the time we copy paste codes, copy paste. I'm telling you, once I write this one, I copy this all for password and I will change. I copy this one, paste. I copy this one, paste. Nobody is writing everything from scratch. So if you copy this one, definitely it is visible, will not be hidden. So to make it hidden, this must be password. Make sense? Make sense? How many guys you understood this one? Let me ask. Olga, you get it? Do you get this one?
Not really.
You do not get it? Okay, that's good. So let me show you here. Is it hidden or no? I'm talking to Olga.
Yes.
Answer. Okay, this is hidden. Okay, this hidden from programming point I'm talking. The code for this one is this one. Nobody is asking you to understand the code. Nobody is asking. This code is related to this one. The requirement says make sure the password is hidden. You see that? The requirement say password must be hidden, it says here specifically. So you are testing that. Why they want you to check that is? Why they want you to check that is? Because while we do programming, this is the one which makes it hidden. Type equals to hidden. Type equals to password. Most of programmers, including we, other guys, we copy. Once I write the code for this, because they are similar, right? The boxes are also similar, right? Is that, isn't it? So I copy most of the time instead of write. So I may forget to change something. Look at here now. The top one, all of these guys are input. So if he forget and put it input, look at, is it the password hidden now? It's visible, right? That is what it is. That is what it is. So that's why they say make sure the password is hidden. That's why they say make sure the password is hidden. Let me ask other guys. 12025. I'm not sure who is this guy. 12025. I'm not sure. Let me ask Kadist. Hello, Kadist. Unmute. You are muted, maybe.
Yes, I'm here.
Do you get it, what I'm saying?
Yes.
Good job. Salam. Do you get what I'm saying? Unmute yourself. You are mute.
Sorry, no, I'm listening. Yes, I understand everything what you're saying here.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Good. Okay, I think most of guys say Goshu. Do you get that?
Yes, I got it. I got it. Thank you.
Okay, that's nice. So that's the requirement. I'm telling you where the programmers made a mistake. I'm telling you where they are making mistake. This is the place they make a mistake. After submitting, this is the front code. The code what you see is in the front. What about the code which is processing at the back? Storing in the database at the back. There are a lot of chains at the back. This is only the front. When you click submit, will it work? Let's see it. Look, password, definitely password and confirm password are not equal. Definitely. Let me fulfill the rest of the requirement. One number should be there. This should be there. This should be there. One capital letter should be there. At least greater than 6 characters, but not equal. So will it accept? Click submit. Only for, oh, you see, welcome. Thank you for registering. You see what's it? Welcome. Thank you for registering. That is what I'm saying to you. Now the test failed. There's a bug. That means you have to clearly write this one in Jira. That means you have to clearly write in Jira. Having this one, and know you already know about the requirement. There should not be space, no space at all. Password, confirm password should be hidden. One special character, one upper letter, one lower letter, one numeric. Should be greater than 6 character. Imagine how many combination you may have for testing. Less than 6 character you will have, but when you do less than 6 character, it should fulfill everything. Upper letter, special, numeric should be fulfilled. For each part you should test. Now, having that, how automation will help you. Imagine you fill this one, you change this. Fill this one, you change this. This is how we do. Submit. Your target is password and confirm password. The rest should be same. Click submit. Back again. Fill. Click submit. Back again. That is the way how we do. Now let's see how automation is going to do it. Before what is done? Before we go to the automation run, I want you to read. I want you to read this one now because you understood it. So I want you to read from here to top bottom and try to understand something. Give you 2 minutes. This part. All of you guys read it. Chat me when you finish. I want everybody to read. Those who do not finish, take your time. You have time. Those who finish, chat me. Just like done. There's a chat box. Those who do not know where the chat, you will see a blink, amber color, blink. So you will see. Put me chat done. Thank you for guys so far. good. Kadast Yoti Salam 12025. Even though I don't know who is this guy, can you write your name, please? Masfan Mokmil. Good job. iPhone, iPhone. Good job. Waiting from Goshu, Olga. Um, let's give some time. Good,
Uh,
good, Olga.
I'm sorry, I didn't communicate. Why was you? What was your? What was the issue? I mean, there was.
Reading this part.
Uh-huh.
Just reading.
And
Try try
text to
to
confirm.
understand. Yeah,
Oh,
and write
okay.
like confirm.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
There in the chat.
All right.
Good, Olga. That's nice.
So the main thing we have to understand here is whether the password and the confirm password is hidden or not, right?
Yes.
So when we write password, the password letter would hidden, and there for the case of confirm password, we have to write confirm, right? CONFIRM.
That's my bad. Whatever you see here, something misspell is my bad. If you understand the general issue, do you get me?
I didn't understand.
You where you talking about confirm this one?
No, the upper one, line 12.
Line 12.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. Yes.
Confirm. So what was that your question?
My question is, when we write in program,
Uh-huh.
if we write this one,
Uh-huh.
the password, the confirm password would hidden, right?
No, there is nothing here like
Okay.
that. It must be hidden as a requirement.
Okay.
But there is nothing saying here hidden something.
Mm-hmm.
If you understand the logic, that what is talking is not about hidden and not hidden. It's
Okay.
about combination test.
Okay.
Trying to combine and test. Do you get me?
Yes.
Combine and test. So I think almost all of you guys, you're fine having this one. And let me a little bit bring it down. I think there is maybe always mute. Let me see the chat one more time. That's good. That's good, Gosho. That is nice. So he also finished that. Always, I would prefer to mute. Yeah, always once you finish, it's just mute. Okay. I want to open Habesha School. So the requirement you saw, and let me, so you don't need the requirement. I was showing you a program. If we have something better, there is one very clear program. Where is that? This one, the one, no. The one which I was showing you program is this guy. Let me open it again. Uh, this is the documentation I open actually. Let me open the video. And where is examples? There should be keyword, data driven keywords, data table for that, data table examples, right? This is background. I want to map with data table for data driven testing. I want to show you a lot of, which has all the data, not only one. Is that the one which we open? That is the one which we have open. I believe. I don't want this. Which one? Data table. This one might be, I believe. If not, then we'll continue to that or that's the video which we have. But where is keyword for data driven testing? This is for log. Okay. Let's stick on it. This one. So what it is saying is testing registration page. Look, the code, the code is here, by the way. That's how we write the code. We call it a behavioral way of writing program. Behavioral way of writing program. Behavioral testing, they call it. BDD, they call it. This approach. The behavioral means you are also understanding it. Look, without programming, you are understanding. That's why they call behavior. For each line, the code is here somewhere. For each line, the code is here somewhere. You start understanding this one, but you do not understand the code. For each line, the code is there. If you repeat this line 2 times, the code will run 2 times. If you repeat this one 2 times, the code will run 2 times. If you copy this one and paste here and run it, the code will run a couple of times. That's how we call it behavioral, because everybody can understand. It is a behavioral, high level language, but the code you cannot understand unless you study it. So what the code is? Test registration page with different values. The background given you are in registration page. That means look at the full. If you read the full URL, the URL is the one which we have opened here. Mercury register PHP. That's the site. Look at Mercury register PHP. Look over here. And add correct data to a registration form, except password and confirm password. Solomon up to phone number, email, address, all this you will put. That is what I showed to you here. Fill correct data until here, except these two. Except these two. That's what you see it here in the code. There is no password and confirm password. Now, this is the background. Means this is my prerequisite. I will fill this one before I go to my test. My test is specifically to password and confirm password. Insert password, look at insert password and confirm password. The bracket has its meaning. The angle, the one which you see greater than less than means the value for this one, the value for this one, you will get it. The value for this one, you will get it here. You see, they are same spelling. Look at password. The confirm password, look at the angle means you will get it down there. Here is means the column. The column means the column. Which column? The first part. The first part. The first part. We have video for this, the complete video. I don't know where it is. It's not only the whole requirement. So you, this is the confirm password. Then when you click submit, look, when you click submit, the code is here. Don't worry. When you click submit button, when you click submit button, where is submit button? Don't forget. Here is submit. When you click it, then you will get, if it is correct, you will get another page. What is the name of the page? Create account success PHP. If it is correct. If it is not correct, you will be back to Mercury register PHP. If it is correct, you will get create account success PHP. If it is not, you will remain over here. That's what it is saying. That is what it is saying. For success, then the URL, here is the URL. The URL here, sorry, let me, the URL over here, this URL page should be seen. Means if it is success, the next page. Where is URL? Here. This is the URL. Where is URL? This is the URL. This one over here. That means the column. If you see this one has 3 columns like this. This is for password, confirm password, expected website, the coming website. If it is correct, the website will be like this. If it is correct and wrong confirm password, then you will get registration page again. If you correct wrong password and correct confirm password, then you will get this. If both is incorrect, then you will get it this page. So you will keep your data here. You will keep your data here just by pipe, one data, pipe, another data. Keep your data like this. Automatically, the code will run. How many times? The number of data you have here. If you have 10, it will go 10 times. Let's see how it run. Automation program, so that you'll understand what automation means. I'm going to continue it, play it. When I run, there is a play symbol. I'm clicking play symbol. And here, where is that? I don't see. I want to show you that. It's done. I think the first, let me see. When I run this one, I should see something. I think this is talking some more detail for specific. Let me bug with examples. Where is examples here? Control find. Okay. What about this guy? Or else I should run the actual code and I have to show you. This is just ideally what is saying. Data table for data table. Map with, what about this guy? We have there, I think the video is not here. That means the one which this is for password. This is only for password and confirm password actually. This is for password and confirm. Here is good. Let's back to registration. Look how it is feeling. The password. Look the password. How to fill the password. Look, it's opening again. Look how you see password and confirm password. Give attention on password and confirm password. Forget the rest. Blank password. Look, blank password. Forget the rest. Let's see. It's gone. I think it's done. I'll repeat again. Look at. Fill the form less than 6 character password. Look at the number of. Look, password is big. Confirm password is small. What do you expect? Login should not. I mean, registration should fail, right? I should get the same URL what you see here. But when it's clicking submit, you see, you are getting welcome message. Means failed. So automation means like this. Can you write a program instead of you do by yourself? The program will do it. And finally, you will get a report. What type of report you will get? You will see clearly how many pass, how many fail over
So
here.
we are putting confirm password and some
Password and confirm
passwords,
password.
but
Yes.
it's less than 6 character. But how do we know whether it is fail or not?
Report. Finally, there is a report here. It will show you how many fail, how many. You see here on this side, green, 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 green.
Yes.
You see 15.
Yeah.
0. Failure.
2.
2 failed.
Mm.
This pass, this pass, this pass. This one somewhere is failed, maybe hidden. I have to scroll down here and I should show that one is failed. This one is failed. You see here? This is a green, 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 but this is blue, right?
Green, yeah.
Yeah, this one is failed.
Okay.
This one is failed. So when you click it, it will show you where it fails.
Okay.
Exactly. The data which is used also written here. You see?
Yeah.
So look, a behavioral type. Reason why I showed to use this one. You know why I showed to use this one? I'm not teaching about programming, but who says support? Where is the support? Support. I saw support. Let me search it. Control F. Support.
Yeah.
Support. Automation.
Interesting.
Testing. You see?
So during automation testing, we have to. We need to write the program like this.
You don't need to write the program. Your support means run it. Check here why it is failing. Tell them.
Okay.
Run it. Check here. Tell them why it is failing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get me? Support means like that.
Yeah.
They are not like coming to you to do automation. Just go and play it. And it will take like 2 hours, 3 hours. Our script is taking like 6 hours, whole night. Do I have to sit over there and then check by myself, or shall I give for somebody else? Because I have a lot of tasks to do.
Okay.
Better I do something else instead of go and check one by one. Do you get me? So they want you to, based on this, they want you to check that. Good. So we are almost finishing this guy. Run manual testing and support automation testing. Work, okay, I think we finished. Jira, you see? Jira. 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 Any question?
அவர் வந்து அவர் என்னது ஒருமை இங்க அவர் எழுது சீக்கிரம் எழுத மாட்டேன்
Mute, please mute. Thanks. Okay. Goshu. Jira. Do you remember Jira?
Yeah, that was the software which enables us to go and check it, right?
Managing project. Huh?
Yeah,
Managing the project. Does make sense?
Yeah, right.
It's managing bugs. Here is the bug you create, you assign to somebody, chatting,
Yeah.
adding picture, sharing each other, right?
Yeah, right.
Management, no, we call it Jira.
Okay.
So that is what they say, this guy. Look, by chance, even today, you saw that all these things, Jira, Selenium, the one which I wrote is Java. The program which I wrote here is Java. We call it Java with Selenium. We call it Java with Selenium. That's what I'm teaching you. That's what they are asking. Here is Selenium, Selenium, Java, Selenium. Selenium automation testing, Java, and Jira. Look what they say. Selenium automation, Java, manual testing, and Jira. That's why we paying for Jira. We don't want you to say, I mean, we don't know Jira. No, Jira, Selenium, Java. That's what they say. Expert. That's all. Imagine. This is how many job you have? 46 such type of job we have. 46,000. No, 1,658. This is the one. 1,000. 1,000. Around 2, 3,000 we have job right now. Imagine. Now, this is manual. I'm telling you, manual is 5% or 10 to that time much is manual. Let's see now automation testing. Selenium. How many? Now the salary will be grow. It will start from 85K. 85K. Hourly means 45 something. It will go like this. Full-time jobs. Uh, Full-time, surprising. Oh, it's specifically Selenium because I said most of the time they may not write Selenium. That's why 1,000, 100,140K per year. In Fairfax, Virginia, automation tester, Java, senior web automation software, test engineer, 3 years of experience. So we have a lot of job. If you open these guys, they will not say he has PhD, who has master, something. They don't care about automation testing. Look, automation testing, you have a job this much, 1 9. It is just in Virginia, I'm talking. It is just in Virginia. So there is no job issue once you learn this. Only thing, finally, after you finish the class, we'll prepare resume. Sorry, we'll prepare resume, which we should just do little bit makeup here and there. That is kind of tricky. So we have resumes here. So manual to 1.5 months. If you want to ask QB, automation as QB, there will be a class. By the way, Wednesday we will adjust, not for you, for other guys. Automation to end half. Then after that, we will go for resume. Resume will prepare your resume based on some format. We have a couple of resume. We'll find also. This is the way you should know these stuffs. Professional, if you are junior level, write like this. Senior level, mid level, advanced level, write like this. Skills, make sure you know some of these parts, Jira, something stuffs. Tools, even now you saw Jira, here is Jira, I mean, you know this stuff. Then sample resumes, and then we'll write resume, and we'll start applying. After that, you will join the Wednesday class. which is not the one which we teaching you. You will be the one will ask question. From your question, we'll start study the Wednesday class. The Wednesday class will continue until you get the job. That is how it is. The Wednesday class, you keep continue. If you have to re-attend the class, you must re-attend. If we feel that you have lack of experience somewhere, we will push you to study that, bring question. That is how we're going to learn. That is how we're going to learn. And here is a resume. Resource, plenty of testing plus stuffs we have. We don't need to worry because we're learning together. Assessment till last batch. Everybody after the class, they should feel what they understand. They should write this. They should fill this form. Everybody. And we will collect that. What you studied, which program you studied today. You will pick software testing, business analyst, database, and then what you learned today, how you apply to your project. These are the questions. Then I stop we using last batch because of sometimes it's taking time, but I feel this is very good thing. For last batch, what I did is after the class, I keep asking for 10 minutes everybody orally instead of writing because writing is taking much time. But we have assessment and schedule. Of course, there are classes and the way how we do was in the chart form how much we complete, when are we going to study today, something green, if red means done, what we did. These are the lists. These days I'm not using those because the way we're teaching is a little bit, I don't want to make it formal, instead agile form want to follow. That's why this is like kind of waterfall, but I want to follow agile so that I will go jump here and there. That's why we do. Payment is payment is just $250 a month. That's if you plan to attend then this month, then you should pay 250. If you are plan attend 250 until 1,000, that's the for each month 250 you should pay. That's the requirement, and until 1,000. After that, you are free. You can attend the class until you get the job, keep study. If you ask personally, my main target personally is not grabbing money from you. If that was, I'm telling you the fact, if I work for 1 hour for a company, I will get just $100 over there. If that was, but I feel happy just teaching you guys, fight together, try our best, get the job. That makes me happy. That's my main target. So 1,000 is the amount of time, effort that we are giving to you. I mean, 1,000 is nothing. If you really just try to balance it, you'll not compare it at all. We are not lying. We are just trying to teach you, giving you time. So every time 2,250 is not that much big. Getting this all knowledge. Once you finish, when you go apply for a job, there are some tricks. Oh, these guys are very smart guys. They already got jobs. So I like this guy. This guy is very smart. Also, you will definitely get a job now. We trying to put your pictures over here. Kind of, you are the one who found this project, the Habesha School. So when you go for interview, you Just simply throw like I am a co-founder of Habesha School for just supporting QA team, playing each other, something. Then believe me, they will be very happy. Well, they will be very happy. So that's what we do. When you go for the market, we put you here. Then on your top resume, two, three things. If you are certified, ask QB certified on your top resume. And we'll say co-founder of Habesha School. What is co-founder? In the bracket, QA, automation testing this portal. That's it. If you say I'm co-founder, there is a proof. We'll put you here in the proof. Then they can check it. That we will do. That is in my side. From your side, what I want is dedicated person, which I want. For all of you guys, what I want from you is a person who is dedicated. Who is that dedicated? Not like 6, 7, who is able to study 6, 7 hours. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want a person whenever you get time, whenever you get time, whether our video, YouTube video, read something about QA, about the specific part what we are studying. Anywhere, I don't care. I'm saying, whenever you get time, a person who read some, who watch some, who do some exercise, who never give up, who never give up. I need these two from you. When I see such a person, I am always get happy. I always give. I'm not saying a person who has a skill. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that the person who has skill. I'm saying a person. I'm not saying a person. Let's say I'm teaching you today here. If you do not understand it, I don't care. I don't mind that much. What I want is I want a person who just fight to understand, who is able to keep fight to understand. Just with management type, keep your work. If you are not working, definitely you will not pay me also. Most of we guys also have family. You have to support your family, you have to do. So keep your work whenever you get time. If you are working two jobs, just do it. But whenever you get time, study. Don't give up. This is the promise which I want from you. Some guys, they drop out. I can tell you, fact. I keep calling them 100 times. Keep calling them, not to get out. That's why the Wednesday class is there. The Wednesday class, just to push those guys, don't run out from this, to keep them in the loop, to keep them in the loop until they get a job. I could call few guys to give you some, I mean, they who got the job. So that's not that much necessary. So to keep them in the loop, there is a Wednesday class. That is why. For you is free, always. If anybody who studies somewhere and want to attend the Wednesday class, he should pay 500. He should pay 500 if you want the Wednesday class. If you want to keep in the loop, believe me, who keep in the loop finally, he will get a job or she will get a job. I'm telling you, you will get the job. After 4 months, how many guys get a job after 4 months? After 4 months, luckily, one woman, she got even 2 months in the class. Okay. She has also some experience, I saw. She studied somewhere, she said to me long time ago. Now she got a job. So is it because of Avasha school, because of this, because we teach? No, that is just a luck. That's just a luck, I can say. Few guys, I know, I remember one guy who was been working in airport. He came to me and he said, I want to study. He worked in airport like 6 years. He's very young, by the way. And when I teach him, he just grab everything like this. I'm telling you, when I teach this one, just take it. When I just, he got like within 3 months. So automatically from like airport is like $12. He said to me, he was working 16 hours. Then he just go to 95. Automatic change. Imagine automatic change. Those are like special guys. So after 4 months, there are special guys, they get a job. But 100% a person who keep attend finally get a job. Text is good. I prefer that good. I prefer that good. After 4 months, you will start applying for job. Maybe 20 times you may fail. 20 interview, not that much. After 20, if you get not that much, I know 80 times fail and then success. You will feel bored, I'm telling you. When you apply, you will feel bored. Just fail, fail. I did also. I was like failing like this. I'm telling you. I was like failing like this because of a lot of criteria. Do you think I was failing because I do not have knowledge? No, not because. If they don't like you, that's all. What is the criteria? I don't know. The criteria is up to the person who is interviewing you. The criteria is up to the person who is interviewing you. That's all. So we'll try to fulfill that and we'll continue. That is what I will promise to you. I'll promise to you, just I will help you. We will help each other. We will help. Go. Keep applying. Keep applying. Any question on your side, don't forget your promise. I don't want you to stop your job. Keep study whenever you get time. Don't give up. Those things I like. The person who has these things, I like it. I'm telling you. So any question, now the stage is yours. Any question? Any question overall? Next week we'll start a class which is new. Any question? Kavita, you have a question. Do you have a question?
No, Solomon. No, Solomon. That was very nice of you to say all that.
Okay, that's good. Goodest.
Well, no question. Just have an appreciation for you, for your goal and trying to teach us. It's a beautiful thing that, with less money that you are charging us, you are giving us all of this knowledge. It's not, that we take it for granted. And I just want to say thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I like that. Thank you. 12025. 12025.
Thank you, Salamon. This is Azeb. I
Oh.
changed my computer because my battery is low. That's why I changed. Thank you for giving us this chance. And I'm sorry the kids are bothering the sound. But thank you very much.
Okay, that's good. Thank you for giving me. Ali.
I saw.
So how did you get it?
Good, yeah, just what I'm telling before, and I'll continue to attend and until I get a job.
Yeah, that's what I want. That is what I want. I want somebody who keep doing. I don't want to waste my time, your time, and
Never.
for nothing.
Never.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that. So I want somebody to keep fighting.
That's why Avi call me every day. Every day.
Yeah. Yeah. He's doing good. He was the one who, when I teach him, believe me, he was the one impressed me. He take a lot of things in time, short time, and he got the job. By the way, he's also the one who just suffered to get the job. I'm telling you, he's the one who has knowledge, but he almost failed more than like I think 50, 60. Even I remember I was calling him. He was closing. He was just shutting off the phone. I'm telling you. And I start calling to his a friend to call to his wife. Do you get me what I mean? I know
Yes.
that he's knowledgeable, but he's not. He was not lucky. And what can we do? Then I was trying to go around to his wife to just let him to call me back. Then finally he get the job. Now he worked for 2 years. Now he just changed. He
A
got
big company.
a big company. Now he's working good company. And
Yeah.
even he's saying me after a few months or something, they need a new guy, so he will recommend from America school. He's saying. So
Yeah.
keep doing that. Believe me, that's also your friend. He should take
Definitely.
you to there.
Definitely.
He should take you there.
Definitely.
Follow him. Follow him. That's good. Goshu.
Yes, I appreciate your brief explanation and your very important pieces of advice and everything. I take it. It's very nice. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you. I want that. I need that. Okay. Harag. Harag. I think she's muted.
Yes, Solomon.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
So, look, I don't need any comment from you, by the way.
I know.
Yeah. So I can tell you, Harag, she's a good girl. I can tell you. She's the one who can understand a lot of things. Her actually, finally, she told me a lot of challenges what she been passing through. That little bit convinces me. I was keep calling her. I was pushing her to attend classes, but she was missing a lot of stuff. Even ask, she already attend the class. She already attend. I asked you to attend the Wednesday class, but I didn't see you. I
Yeah.
always calling you. I just feeling like why I'm wasting my time. We prepare your resume last time. You remember I drove from meeting at 11 p.m. You remember?
Yes, we
We
didn't
start
finish
live.
it. Yeah.
We didn't.
It's what
I finished my part. I asked you to just adjust and bring it back.
I know. I understand, Solomon. Yeah.
So I feel like I'm
Up,
wasting
yeah.
my time. So do something.
Okay, I
Do
will.
something. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mm, Masfan, unmute yourself, I think.
Hi, Solomon.
Any question? Any question if you have?
I don't have any question for now. It's very nice, and I got a lot of things, and I like it. I will continue to the class.
Yeah, definitely you will not give up, right?
No,
That's
no.
it. That's it. You should keep continuing. You should keep doing it. Even if I'm not here, I'm telling you personally, you should continue and make it happen. Get
I will, yeah.
Mukmil.
How are you, Sol? I am very happy to join this class, and I would like to appreciate you for your goodwill, and I have already decided to continue.
Good. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's nice. Masfan, no, no. Did I ask? Masfan.
Yes, you did ask
Yeah,
me.
sorry. Yeah, Masfan. Yeah, ask. Olga. Olga, you are mute.
Yeah, I'm here.
Uh-huh. Tell me. You're willing. You muted. Can you make it on? Mic on, please. By the way, I give it to you assignment to finish the typing. Did you finish that?
Yes, I'm finished.
So you are now fast typing,
Not fast yet.
but you are typing without watching the keyboard, right?
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah.
You see, not
Not
all of you
not
guys, I'm not
super
telling. Uh-huh. What
not
is it?
super fast, but I can do it.
That's nice. Look, I can tell you one thing for you guys. Most of you guys, you don't know how to type. Sometimes I will let you to have time to do that typing too. Just typing without watching. I'll show you one day for all of you guys. Personally, I met Olga like months ago. And until this class comes, I told her, just can you finish typing? She said, will I make it? Of course you have to make it. Everybody is doing it. What is wrong with you? Then she made it 1 month. She did everything. Typing. It's not easy. I mean, it's a good, it's entire of her life she will keep right without watching the keys. That's a good thing, isn't it, Olga?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good gift. I'm telling you. That's good.
it's
So
it's
can
interesting.
can you say me thank you or no for
Thank
that?
you.
Thank you very much. I like it. Okay. Salam.
Why, Salam?
How is it going?
I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. But I have a question for Ali. You said he has a job right now, right?
Not Ali, his friend.
Oh, his friend.
His
Okay.
friend. So Ali should follow him. He should take him. That guy already has a job and he has a lot of, I mean, there will be a lot opening on their company. So I'm
Okay.
telling his friend. The one who got a job is Beza. I should invite her. She's not here, by the way, but I should invite. She just got it like a month ago. Even she didn't finish the whole class.
Okay.
So,
Okay. I think I know Beza, but I'll call you Solomon.
uh, so okay, that is nice.
Okay. Yeah. So in general, everything is perfect. Everything is going well. Thank you so much. And I already started the automation thing from your previous classes. And I have a question. But my class is clearly tomorrow, so I will have a question tomorrow. I don't want to bother the other students. They knew so.
Yeah, you are jumping to automation, right?
Yeah, I started from the half of the previous class, and you put me on the Sunday class now, so I'm good.
Yeah, go for that. Go for that whenever you want to attend
It
any
works.
of
That's a
those.
bull.
That's good. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Solomon.
You're welcome. So that's all in my side. And let's see, next week you will have a class. I will give it to you one assignment. All of you guys, can you open this website? The new tools, newtools.com. New tools. I'll send you in the chat. I'll send you in the chat. Chat. I'll send you in the chat. Here is, if you want, newtools.com. Open it. Once you open, watch my screen. I'll show you one thing. Open it. Back to watch. Bookmark it. Bookmark. If it is not here, go to this dot symbol. Find it like archive or history, something you will find somewhere. Bookmark. It depends on the browser. So try to not to forget. That's my main target. Not to forget. Not to forget. Not to forget. Your assignment is nothing. Just go through this website, find a bug. Whatever you feel is a bug, write it on Excel or Word. or on paper, I don't mind. Whatever you feel is a bug, write it. This is your assignment. Maximum, minimum, I need 1 hour for this. 1 hour. Not like fully 1 hour, maybe 10 minutes now, tomorrow 5 minutes, whenever you get time for, but average around 1 hour, try to find a bug. What type of bug we have? Click on links. I mean, read all the documentation. Which you do not like it, tell us. Even try common sense. Without first name, will it work? Something like this. Go to login. Oh, username and password for login is a. Username, password, login is a. Correct username and password. Try to register your own. Login by your own also. But correct username and password is a. That is your assignment. We'll start from your bug, and then you will learn how a website is working from here to the backend. That is the next class. The next week class is how the website is working from front end to backend, how it is chained, how the program is passing through that all. We'll install on your computer our application, and then we will see it. That's what our next class. Thank you very much. Have a good
Thank you.
weekdays.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, guys. Have a good time.
Thank you.
Good time, all of you guys.
Thank you, Solomon.
You're welcome. Welcome.